Hey buddy, watch this.
Hello, Regis Kilden is the name and Hearthstone is the game, and this is a deck spotlight on a Dragon Shaman deck created by the professional player Vlps, who is a pretty great deck builder and player as well, and he is currently playing this list in the top 50 spots on the Legend ladder, which means you know this deck is competitive at a high level and it fits into the meta pretty well right now. So this is a Dragon Shaman, but don't let that name fool you too much. This is really just a mid-range Shaman deck with all the mid-range Shaman stuff you're expecting to see. Tunnel Trog into Totem Golem, into Feral Spirit, into Totemic, into Faceless, into Thing from Below. All those pieces are there, the core central chunks that you expect to see in mid-range Shaman. But instead of adding removal like Hex or Lightning Storm, or additional minions like Thunderbluff Valiant, or even a Doom Hammer like you'd see with traditional mid-range Shamans, this takes some of those pieces out and instead slots in 8 Dragon or Dragon Synergy cards. That's the Fairy Dragon, the Twilight Guardian, the Azure Drake, and the Blackwing Corruptor. Now what that means is that this deck focuses even more on proactively building the board as opposed to trying to address your opponent's board with cards like Hex and Lightning Storm. You really just want to make sure you consistently apply pressure by putting minions out on the board. And then as the game reaches the mid-range state of the game, as you get to those middle turns where your opponent finally starts to catch up and play their own minions, you get both Blackwing Corruptors and Fire Elementals to continue to answer their board and pick stuff off and make favorable trades, while playing threatening bodies and large minions that continue to pressure your opponent. And then, of course, you've got damage in the name of Lava Burst, Lightning Bolts, Rock Biters to help finish them off as well. So, pretty interesting deck, a neat little spin on Shaman. You don't traditionally see dragons slotted into Shaman because they don't have their own synergy cards of any sort. But it actually works pretty well, surprisingly efficiently. And now that we've ran through the list, I actually just want to go ahead and take this deck out onto the ranked ladder. I also happen to have the brand new Shaman Murloc. Morgul is his name. So a new hero portrait here we'll also get to check out as we play, which is pretty fun and fantastic. If you're looking for a different way to play Shaman, this is certainly it right now. And I think it'll be rewarding, and it can surprise opponents, right? They expect to play around certain things. When you change those cards out, it can really throw people off and apply pressure in unique ways. And look how cute he is! Morgul the Oracle. Oh, look at the bubbles! Time for a lesson, young one. Pretty neat, pretty neat. So I'm going to look for Tunnel Trogs, I'm going to look for good stuff, but I'll keep the Totemic here just to have something to play. Pretty sick curve, of course, especially with a coin. We can Tunnel Trog into Totem, into Coin, Tuskar. It's going to be a pretty tough board for our opponent to deal with. So we're in a good spot. Things like Lightning Bolt and Rock Biter are, of course, threatening to our Tunnel Trog, but we're going to be able to apply so much pressure. If he's answering our board, I think we're going to be in a favorable position to win the game, as long as he's not too efficient in doing so. Currently, he's playing very slowly. Okay, we can match that. There is some risk into doing this. We could actually just coin the Totem Golem right now, because it's very likely to answer the Tunnel Trog a little better. But if we coin the Totem Golem, that means we play the Tunnel Trog next turn just by itself. It's obviously not the ideal scenario. I think we're going to do this anyway. It's a little riskier, but we have options. We can also coin the Tuskar next turn if it feels like it's going to be a better turn. So obviously Rock Biter, Lightning Bolt, a lot of stuff is bad here. But it still probably means he has trouble killing our Totem Golem, so it's not much different than if we'd done it the other way around, right? Because he's going to be low on mana, 2 mana. He could obviously Lightning Bolt or Rock Biter again, but the trades are a little more inefficient this time around, so it's likely to benefit us. Stormcrack? What is that going to be? He's thinking about Lightning Bolting. Just going to hero power instead. he lightning bolts, he has to use the minion as well, which really wastes the Tunnel. Or he can Rock Biter, I guess. Cool. So he's using a lot of resources to accomplish this, and he's still taken 3 damage and we've taken 5, so we're not awfully far behind at this point. The Feral Spirits don't line up that well, so I'm just going to go ahead and coin the Tuskar. This also gives me a more open turn 4 as far as Overload is concerned. So we've got options. We can Lava Burst, we can Feral Spirit. We could play a Flame Wreath Faceless if we get it. So that's fine. We can, well, we can't trade that way now. We'll probably have to Feral Spirit now just because, yeah, Tunnel Trog into Feral Spirits is a pretty great turn. It will deny the Blackwing, but it sets up some good stuff for us because he can kill one, but this can't very efficiently kill the other, so we can Lava Burst too to kill something that comes out if we need to. I don't want to get stuck on an Overload chain, but it could be worth it if that's like a Totem Golem. It's not very good for him. It's probably the worst one. We'll be able to make some really nice trades here, maybe. This living is sort of frustrating. Abusive Sergeant's awfully good. Really, really good. This is where you wish you had the Lightning Storm, frankly. This would be great to play, but I can't really afford to play it. Lava Burst puts me on a bad Overload next turn as well. I think I might just kill the Abusive Sergeant and Hero Power, but let's see what Hero Power we get. That might change how we trade. I guess I'll go ahead and kill this. It's going to get healed up if I don't, and it is the scariest, most threatening thing, so he's got a good trade this direction, but it does steal 3 damage from him, so it gives me time to react with the Blackwing on it. As long as he doesn't get like Doom Hammer right now, we should be fine. He doesn't have a lot of cards, so I think I'll Fire Ellie instead of Blackwing just for mana considerations, because we could Hero Power Blackwing next turn and it'd be just as relevant. This gets us the slightly higher health body as well, so it might be harder for him to deal with this. We're still 23, so we're not in a bad spot. We have taunts too, so we'll be able to shut out Doom Hammers and stuff. He's probably going to trade. I hope he trades. This has taunt, right? This has taunt. Man, he's going face. I love it. So this is when you really wish you had Lightning Storm, isn't it? So we can taunt, but I think we're probably just better off removing stuff. I might even take a little bit of damage on this. I don't know. Let's see. We have 5. Is the taunt better? Probably not with the Flame Tongue, because I do need to kill the Flame Tongue. So let's just Hero Power Blackwing Corruptor. And that removes 4 damage. Everything else is 2 or less damage. So Taunt Totem would be nice to see. It doesn't really help much. I mean, we theoretically are going to be close to killing him. We have 16 plus 5 is 21 damage right now. We don't have it yet, but we're just... Oh, God, that's rough. Rock Biter would be very, very bad. Thank God he doesn't have it yet. This will help us stall out a little, probably, but we may have to trade both these guys in to get this out, which doesn't leave me with a ton of options. Rock Biter is good for us. Oh, Taunt Totem is actually ridiculously good right now. Probably Rock Biter this to get through the taunt, kill both of these, play this, at least me with 3 mana. I could Lava Burst his face. I might even end up Lava Bursting the Wrath of Air Totem, but I don't think so. I gotta kill these so that this taunt is actually relevant. The question is do I Hero Power or do I Lava Burst? I wish I could play another minion, but that Taunt Totem meant I had to kill it. I want to play minions so I can be sure to kill him next turn, because I may not have enough damage, and this doesn't really help in that regard. I guess I'm going to do this just in case I can get a Taunt Totem. I don't think I can kill him next turn anyway, so I'm probably looking at a 2-turn kill regardless, and this won't really help that, because I can still cast both these next turn if it lines up that way. Oh! God almighty. Maybe we should have Lava Bursted it. We're dead. No, we're not dead. Okay, we're alive. We're alive. We're alive. It's the best kind of alive. Thing from Below is a sick card. How much damage do I have, though? 11, 12, 22 damage, so... I technically don't have to kill this, but I probably have to. Let's draw first. I don't think it's relevant, but it could be. So I'm very likely to get a Taunt Totem here. Super likely, but we can... Not that it matters, but technically we should do that first. Okay, okay. This cannot be relevant, I don't think. Lightning Bolt, it would turn it to 4, but we'd be dead anyway, so I think I'm just going to leave that alive and go face. And he technically has 6 damage, we have 7 health, so those taunts will probably survive, and I'll just try to kill him, right? Like, obviously, he can top deck a kill here. A lot of cards will kill me. I could have killed this to remove Rockbiter lethal, I guess, now that I think about it, but it looks like we're going to survive through the turn here, which means we're going to win, because we have a ton of damage. Well, it was scary, but by God, we held out just enough. That Thing from Below was a clutch draw. Pretty clutch draw. So we'll try again. Another Shaman. It's not a Murloc, though, so I think we instantly have the advantage here. Without the coin, I'm actually going to send all this back and look for better stuff. Worst case scenario, we end up hero powering a lot, but I really do want to find that early stuff. We're likely to draw into something by the time the turn 3 play comes around anyway, so we'll just hero power unless we get a 2-drop. Of course, Fairy Dragon or something would be nice to see. Could be very hard for him to deal with because he can't Lightning Bolt or... Well, he could Rock Biter it, I guess, but... No luck, though. We'll try this. Making our Thing from Below cheaper is relevant, so it's fine. I don't think I can Lava Burst this turn. I may Flame Tongue if this lives, though. Attacking that would be a mistake. It would just heal itself, so I hope he does that. I hope that's the play. I can't actually kill this with a Flame Tongue, unfortunately. I could kill this, but I don't know that it's hyper relevant. I might just prefer that the Thing from Below gets cheaper. That's good. That's going to stall him out a tad, probably. At the very least, might force some inefficiencies. I'm a little scared to play the Flame Wreath because of Hex. The double Flame Tongue could be good, depending on what he does. It's not good against that, though. So we'll play the Flame Wreath. It will limit my following turns, but I can live with that. It does at least force him to spend 3 mana on turn 4 and not overload, so we wouldn't be taking a ton of damage even if he does Hex, and he probably floats a mana to do it as well, so... Really not so bad. It's killing my totems. Relevant. It's kind of wasteful, I think. We don't really benefit from them that much. This is a good draw. We'll still be able to Azure Drake next turn if we want. We won't be able to fire Ellie, but this contests the board surprisingly well. I might have to Lava Burst that. That's kind of scary. I'd love to be able to do something with it. I can't think from below yet. I could Hero Power Lava Burst. Yeah, I think I have to Lava Burst that. Let's just Hero Power. Keep making this guy cheaper. That's good. Slow down the damage incoming. And we've only taken 3 damage, so we're in a good spot. This Helm's Rock has been almost useless. He's not played any overloads. I can fire Elliot next turn. Probably will. Just got scary now. Can't fire Ellie Thing from Below just yet. But this is a good minion, of course. That's a problem. That's oh, we overloaded 2 from Lava Burst. We can't fire Ellie. I was wrong. See, that's problematic. Drake doesn't feel so good. We'll take 7 at least. I can Hero Power Totem Golem Thing from below. I think that's probably better. The Thing from below potentially creates some issues, but I mean, we know he can kill it, but he can take 5, kill his Totem Drug. Lava Burst on it would be pretty rough. But we still have good trades, so he may feel compelled to kill this with his weapon. Next turn we'll be at 8 with 1 Overload, so that's 7 mana. We could Azure Drake Hero Power, Fire Ellie, Rock Biter, or something if we draw out. Lightning Bolt would be good. We need more answer cards. These Flame Tongues are kind of dead right now. That's not great, obviously. It's a lot of damage incoming. Oh, he rolled that pretty well. He rolled that pretty well. Oh my god. Wait a minute, wait a minute. That feels like a waste. I don't know. I feel like he could have saved that Rock Biter for next turn and still gotten the damage out. Yeah, I think so too. I mean, you kind of just cost yourself some damage. He didn't need 5 attack to get through the thing from below. Could have just used the 2 Rock Biter to be this turn for a full 10 instead of just 5. I think I'm dead, right? 7-11, yeah, we're dead. That's pretty tough. Well done, that's funny. Inconceivable. Feels like a Princess Bride reference. For those of you that know that movie. Alright, so a little tough loss there. I don't know, we had a pretty dead hand, I felt like. Slow start, no reactive cards, no lightning bolts or anything. Just got off to a slow start and never recovered. And that's bound to happen with decks like this. We didn't draw a taunt or anything. Well, we drew the thing for below. We didn't draw a Twilight Guardian or... just didn't seem to have what we needed. Warrior should be interesting. Warrior probably has issues with this deck, just because we have so many things for them to answer. This time I don't want the Rock Biters and Lightning Bolts. I want the minions. So we'll keep these 2. We could even coin out the Flame Breathe perhaps, but probably not. Fairy Dragon's good. If he doesn't have the Fire War Axe in particular, it's good. It's not quite as good against warriors as other classes, but I think he's an aggressive warrior. I think he's got like Sir Finley or something. He's fingering cards, but maybe not. We could go ahead and coin out the Fairy Dragon. Play Hero Power next turn. I kind of like it. Let's force some energy, some action. Let's get out there. If he doesn't have it, I can hit him for 5. He's got it. They always have it, right? They always have it. That's okay. No, I'm gonna totem first. We have the thing from below, so Sir Finley kind of risks our discounts here. Totem Golem Sir Finley's pretty good actually, but let's Finley first. I don't think it's going to be relevant against the Acolyte, but I'll take Steady Shot. We want damage against this guy, and we'll play this. He'll be able to draw off the Acolyte against Finley, but I don't care. Next turn I'll have 3 mana. It's not ideal, but Flame Tongue could be very good. Set up Finley trades, or... He's going to have to use his weapon against the totem, it looks like. Whoa, never mind. Jeez Louise. What a play. I was not expecting that. I thought for sure I'd have a minion alive. That's a good draw, fortunately. Kills the thing, it's on curve. Otherwise, we're going to have just a hero power turn, I think. I was fully expecting to make Flame Tongue be valuable this turn. Did not expect the full clear. What is he running? Gosh, everything apparently. We can deal with that with Flame Tongue. Also, Lightning Bolt on the Acolyte probably, but let's see how this math lines up, right? We could do 4. Yeah, we can minimize the amount of damage here by Lightning Bolting this, but we'll go this direction first, of course, and this will now have 2 health instead of 1 health, which he's apparently running a lot of Whirlwind, so that could be very relevant. But he just used Revenge, so hopefully these both live. We'll see. Next turn we can Flame Wreath and do a couple things. That's actually annoying. It's actually pretty annoying. Kind of inclined to just ignore it, even though that never goes well. But 8 damage is really hard to pass up. I think we're probably going to end up giving him this Flame Wreath Faceless right now. But it's possible that we don't. And with the Hunter Hero Power, I just want to apply pressure. But yeah, with executes and stuff, there's a good chance he's going to take this. We could have for sure given him the Flame Tongue or Lava Bursted it and just lost one thing, but would have cost me a lot of damage. Interesting. Apparently he doesn't want this. Or doesn't expect to get through all these things. That's intriguing. So he's going to steal the Flame Tongue. Yeah. I guess of all the stuff you can steal, I'd like you to have that. Really fortunate draw here because I can kill this now. Needed a Dragon Activator. Of course we want the Flame Tongue to die too, but on its own it's not much of a threat. Particularly as with Warrior, right? They have trouble getting stuff out. I mean, Alex Ross's champion or something. Grom! Oh my god. Not that it mattered. It would have killed my guy anyway, but that's actually pretty funny. All Azure Drake and Lava Burst. We could Twilight Guardian, but I think we need to kill Grom, and I just want to draw a card to see what I get. Grom's scary enough to waste some damage on, right? These are going to be good, but we got to be careful with Brawl to some extent. Oh, that's annoying. Shield Slam. Oh my god, that is a turn, dude. That is a heck of a turn, dude. Man, I don't really want to send stuff in to die to that. It's an 8 attack Justicar Trueheart. Good lord. We're gonna try this, right? I don't feel great about it, though. I think we're gonna lose. Brawl beats us pretty hard. We're out of cards, so... Armor beats us pretty hard. We need to kill him, right? That Justicar turn was ridiculous. Oh my gosh, the hits just keep on coming. Oh my god. I don't think we have a way out of this. Jeez, what a turn. Ugh. I don't think anything gets us out of this. He's gaining health every turn. He's got more cards. He's got enough health. We just don't have an out. We don't have any outs here. There's not enough card draw in this deck. There's no Manatite Totem, no Ancestral Knowledge. There's occasionally Life Tap from Sir Finley, but we don't even have that. So now we're just sending stuff out to die to Rag every turn. And losing 2 health every turn too, because he's just going to keep tanking up. You don't beat Warriors in time. This tends to be what happens. That's a good draw. We're actually going to play both, although, gosh, Gorehal's not even. I'm just going to draw and see what I get. Yeah, this is a little better. Makes Gorehal just a little bit worse. That's a good one, but again, we just don't have enough gas in the tank to win this game. We can't kill Rag. We don't even have a Hex for Rag. So he's just going to keep picking apart our board with the Gorehowl, with the Rag, not losing any health or virtually 0 health. Is that going to be... Oh my god, Baron Geddon, nice. Oh, that's the best hit, because this was going to die to Baron Geddon anyway. Could have hit that first. This doesn't even get me through Baron Geddon. So I guess we're going to go face, just in case something happens here. It's the first time we've done damage to him. We did 5 instead of 2, so he's down to 20. If he uses his face, I mean, we're probably... No, we're not dead just yet. That's lethal. He can just kill the Fire Ellie and we're done to Rag. Brutal. Pretty brutal. Even the Baron Geddon finished us off. Well, that wasn't pretty. I'll admit that. That wasn't pretty at all. Morgul, what was up, dude? I'm gonna try one more game. I think we can win another game. I feel like this deck's obviously good. Just not drawing right just yet. Might be my mulligan mistakes, who knows. There's definitely potential here though. Frankly, half the time you shouldn't even need dragons to win games, just because mid-range shaman's core pieces are good enough. So we'll try another shaman here. No other people are playing with Morgul. I'm sad. He's so cute. I don't know why there's a Murloc Shaman, but he's so cute. All right, well that's not a bad hand against Shaman. Honestly, we can answer some stuff. Unfortunately, we don't have a Tunnel Trog to play ourselves, so we're going to be a little behind on the board probably. It's in a coin Totem Golem. We don't have a good answer for that either. Argent Squire is not so bad. We'll just play on curve here. 2, 3, 4. See what happens. He may be forced to Abusive Sergeant or something and put him off mana. Rockbiter's also pretty good. Flame Tongue's pretty good. I have a debate now whether I should try to deal with that Flame Tongue. Positioning's unusual. I think I'll just Rockbiter Hero Power. I don't want a Lightning Bolt for sure because of the Flame Wreath next turn. Weird positioning, not that it mattered because I killed it, but he must be expecting the Hero Power is why he put it over there so that the Hero Power totem comes out on the Flame Tongue. But I don't know. I don't know if I buy it. Oh, Feral Spirits too, I guess. That's what he was thinking. So this is another one where Hex is just going to blow us out of the game, I'm afraid, but I think I have to do it. I could Tuskar Lightning Bolt, but I kind of want to save the Lightning Bolt for Azure Drake for the eventual Totem Golem. I'm going to try to make this stick. We'll see. Oh, he only has 2 mana. Oh, perfect. Right. He Feral Spirited, so he can't Hex. That's the dream. Oh, great news. Great news. We should pay more attention to this. One problem is this is kind of slow picking off all these guys, but Lightning Bolt's good to break through that shield. So I think I'll just Hero Power Lightning Bolt trade. Break through that taunt, I should say, not shield. I don't want a Rockbiter face just yet. That's actually pretty good. So this is going to be relevant for sure. Next turn we'll have enough to play the Azure Drake, but we might end up Tuskar or Rockbitering or something as well. Just depends on what he does. Lava Burst, I don't hate that, right? It's a pretty inefficient way to kill my Flame Wreath. So this is kind of intriguing. This is very likely to stick right now. This is better though. This is just better. It's on mana, it still gets me a big body. I save some face damage, so I don't have to use my face to tank that guy. Pretty sick play. That's not so great. That's sort of great. Very annoying to deal with. We'll take 2 here to clear, I think, and probably play this. We could even Tuskar as well. So we'll Tuskar. This will be 3. This will go to 3. We'll have 1 left over for the Rockbiter. We'll be able to get through these taunts. Not a bad turn. Lightning Storm hurts really hard because it kills both these, well, all 3 of these for sure, and it sets up a trade here. So Lightning Storm is going to suck if he has it, but what can we do? It's not a Lightning Storm. We can deal with that. That's actually not that big of a threat. It sucks that he gets to kill this with the Tunnel Trog, but we needed that to die anyway, so it kind of served its purpose, right? What on earth is that? He's going to trade here? Oh, of course, there, die. Yeah, we got a 5-2. Yeah, that's okay. We got Feral Spirits to stall this guy out, so I don't really care. I'm just going to trade there and go face or... This is not so great into that, but the Feral Spirits are better. But let's see what we get here first. Let's make it look like we top-decked that. And I'm actually going to kill the Healing Totem. I wouldn't normally, but he is going to be attacking into these taunts, and we want this to take enough damage, so the Healing Totem could reduce that likelihood. Not so bad unless he has Lightning Storm. Then it's pretty bad, because these for sure hit. He's got the Rockbiter. That's good, because it means he gets through the taunts faster. We're not trying to kill him with a lot of damage, so... I don't know how I'm going to kill this just yet. Don't want to use both minions, of course. Could just ignore it and taunt up again. It's 5. I don't really get to play these. These are just not great against that. I don't want to send this out to die to that. So I think I'll do something like this. Really want to send this thing through weaker minions and perhaps trade up next turn with the Azure Drake. Still worried about Lightning Storm, but it's very unlikely that he top decked that. Flame Tongue's not bad. Doesn't help a ton, though, I guess. This can't really trade. Could kill my Taunt Totem. This would be annoying, but I can actually get through it just fine. Actually, this is even better, right? Yeah, cool. Yeah, we're in a good spot now, of course. We're in a good spot now. Fire Elemental and Blackwing Corruptor are both just so good. It's kind of ridiculous how good they are. Ugh, that's a good draw. Jeez, just so much damage. Like, we're actually in a little bit of threat. It's 16. I mean, we do have taunts, thank God. I hope we can draw another dragon that get both of these out. Nice, nice, nice. I'm actually just going to go ahead and do this while we have the other activator in hand. And I'll remove that just because Lava Burst on these is 6 damage. We saw that in a previous game, and that's a rough thing to see, but yeah. We had too much of a board there. He was never getting through that. Even a Lightning Storm wouldn't have helped much at this point. Okay, so that's going to do it for the Dragon Shaman with Morgul the Murloc, Morgul the Oracle. Pretty cute little guy. Neat deck. I like it. We went, I guess, 2-2, which isn't perfect, but you could definitely see when the deck is rolling, it rolls really well and does some pretty powerful things, which is what you like to see in a deck. So if you're looking for a different way to play a mid-range Shaman, you've got these dragon cards laying around, I think you should give this one a try. That's going to do it for me in this deck. Thanks so much for stopping by on this deck spotlight. Be sure to thank Vlps for creating this cool list. And until next time, game on.